presidency and shot off cannons and was wearing hats. And he really, the point of the interview, as it would be with someone like me, is what are you reading, how are you thinking about becoming president? It was brief. As and I say that to be slightly witty, but it really was. He wanted to talk about his poll numbers. It's a lot like these readouts on these foreign leader calls. He wanted to talk about how he had beaten Ted Cruz and everything else. I will say, when I walked in, he said, it's an honor. It's an honor to be interviewed by you. I never read your books, but you're great on TV. And I gotta say, I sort of appreciated that, because Secretary Clinton, whom I've known for 25 years, if I'd been interviewing her, she would have said, oh, I read your book on Jefferson and it changed my life. And I would know she was lying, and she would know that I knew she was lying. And we'd all feel better and move on. So there was a certain kind of disarming candor from Trump just saying, I've seen you on TV and that's it. But there were no books he could cite that had been critically important to him. And so, being the Bob Woodward that I am, I'm sort of desperately trying to find something else to add. So he said, I don't know what it is, but whenever I get into a room, I can get results that other people can't. And I said, well, why? Why is that? He said, I don't know. But it's like Babe Ruth. They asked him, I was like, okay, Babe Ruth. It's like Babe Ruth. They said, Babe, how do you hit the long ball? And Ruth replied, I don't know, I just swing at it. And Trump said, I just swing at it. Candid, true enough. And then he said, and I was just watching the Golf Channel the other day, which I do too, so we had something in common. And he said, I saw an interview with Lydia Ko, she's going to be one of the great golfers. She's 17 years old, 18 years old, Asian American golfer. And the announcer was saying, what are your swing thoughts? For those of you who are not golfers, what are you thinking about as you come through? In my case, I've never actually had a thought, except I hope I have an extra ball in the bag. And she said, I don't know, I just hit it. And that's what Trump thinks. Trump just finds himself to be a natural political talent. And let's be clear, unless I've missed someone, he's done something no one else in the room has done. He has joined the most elite club in the history of self-government. He has become the President of the United States. And so how did that happen? I'd submit there are two numbers that we have to bear in mind.